What's up, guys? I've been into a few things. I went and picked up a 1987 Fox body Mustang. It's a GT out of Hayside, Virginia yesterday. I was planning on videoing some of it because it's a nice little drive up there. A lot of cool little coal towns and stuff like that. It's in the middle of nowhere, but a lot of beautiful old stores and old cars on the side of the road. I mean, if you've been down south and you've been out in middle of nowhere Appalachians, you know what I'm talking about. But I had a crappy phone cord with me, and we were literally in the middle of nowhere. My phone was dying a lot, so I think I only got like 2 little video clips I'm gonna toss in here on this. And I think I got a small clip of the car when I got to it, and I'm gonna show you around the car here at my house as well. It's a pretty cool car. But the main thing for this video, I'm gonna start up my little free Camry we got off of a job I've been kind of taking my time messing with because I've been busy with work, and see if I can fully diagnose what's wrong with this thing, because it's been misting from the radiator and overheating, but I don't think my fans are turning on. I haven't really paid full attention to those fans, but I don't think they're turning on. So I'm wondering if I can get my fans to turn on, if that radiator in the car will be fine and I won't have to take the radiator out and put the new one in. I do already have a new one, but even if that one's still good in the car, I'll just keep this new one for now for a backup. I mean, not for now, I will keep it for a backup, and may even still swap it out and just keep the old one for a backup, just because it's a new radiator and be clean fluid and all that in it. But that's what we're doing today. I'm going to start this thing up, and let's see if we can figure out what's going on with it. And but first, I'm going to show you this Mustang. RC Cola sign on there. That's nice. Up here to look at a Fox body Mustang today. This is the Fox body I picked up. I have receipts of all the stuff done to the motor, also maintenance records. It's a 30 over rebuild with a cam and a bunch of other stuff. There's a whole list of crap that's been done to this car. So you got the trick flow headers and intake manifold, all that. Everything's been redone in this car. I got a pretty good deal on it, $3,800, and it comes out, like I said, all the paperwork, receipts and stuff, and extra parts. It does need some love on the paint body. It's had a low impact rear end a few years back. It didn't hurt the title or nothing. Can't even really tell it. Whoever they took it to did a pretty good job fixing everything. But this paint's ate up. Fiberglass chipping here and there. Wrong year rims. These ain't the 87 rims. I think these come out for the 92 Fox bodies. I can't remember. Y'all let me know in the bottom in the comments. But interior, he swapped out the interior, redone it. It's got a headliner. It used to have the red interior, and he liked the gray better. Everything's pretty nice. Dash is in pretty good shape. Not a fan of where they put the tack stuffed over here. I'd rather have it kind of like right here or something. That's just me. But let's fire this baby up. We'll get some keys first. Get her fired up. Quiet, boy. I love these 302s. Always wanted a Fox body. This is my first one. And they handle great. Today we're going to try this hot dog place here in Bristol, Tennessee. It's called the Top Dog. It's about a half mile from the racetrack. I even got a spicy dog that's new. I got a chili cheese dog, and then I also got a slaw dog with just chili. Great tasting hot dog, really thick hot dogs. I think the little skinny, cheap ones. Good quality hot dog. Slaw dog. So I got my radiator for the Toyota Camry delivered from Rock Auto. Let's see, hopefully it's the right one. Hot day out, boy. 90s. So it's a little toasty out here in my little shack of a garage. Sorry, I'm kind of slinging y'all everywhere. My bad. Hopefully my battery's still charged up. I mean, it's dinging. See if it's enough to start it. Nope. Oh, we're going to charge my battery. Alright, let me pop this battery out. I hope it's not draining power from that alternator, because there for a little bit, it seemed like that alternator was giving me a little trouble, but then sometimes it acted like it was fine, so I don't know. Don't know. Got my little charger here. Get this thing charging up. These Rural King batteries. If you have a Rural King near you, these batteries are great. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I love Rural King batteries. They're cheap, very cheap, compared to other places that sell batteries. So if you have a Rural King near you, buy your batteries from there. Batteries at 72. It's a real good battery. I put it on anything else, I have no problems. It can sit in there for however long, it'll start stuff up. I put it in the Camry, and this thing I just moved down here last week, so it's only been there maybe tops 7 days now, a full week. And it's drained my battery down to 72, so I'm wondering if that alternator is trying to go bad on me. Got a good battery in it, so let's get this thing started now. You know, for this to be a free car, you really can't beat anything free, especially a car. So, I mean, you're gonna need love. I'm trying to give it that. I just need to figure out why these fans ain't turning on. And I may have bought a radiator for no reason. So, but it's good to have stuff for backup, I guess. Got her rolling. I hear a sound. I don't know if it's like a lifter or something else. That's new. Might be a lifter, maybe. That's something new. It wasn't doing that before, but it's also been doing nothing but sitting. Sure, we can get that bug out of it. Hopefully. But yeah, no fans. I gotta figure my fans out. They are doing nothing. Okay, so I feel like my fluid definitely isn't doing anything in the radiator, because there is no pressure in this hose hardly at all. It's just now getting warm, but there's like very soft. You see it's not circulating in the radiator. So I wonder if that's our problem right there. Maybe, but then I still got a fan. My fan still ain't turning on, so still got that problem too. I'm kind of thinking this fuse for the fan may be our problem. Looks a bit corroded. I'm gonna pull them out, take them to the parts store and see. So I pulled all three of them things out, and look how corroded they are. Things are pretty ate up with some corrosion. And it's supposed to be fan relay fuses, and I'm not sure what that one was because they don't have any diagrams that match mine on this 16 valve 2200 Toyota Camry. It's a 4-cylinder. And figured out my thermostat's down here, and that's more like a EGR, works with like the EGR control valve and all that crap. And I think it's a heater switch as well on that lineup right there. I ain't too familiar with these Toyotas, but I guess I'm gonna learn today. So we went to the parts store and got some new fuses. They're a little different than the old ones, but I guess the 30 amps to 30 amp. We'll find out if they work, I reckon. It looks like they got the same little configuration to fit in here, so hopefully it'll work. This is it's popped in there. Actually, since I had to get two different ones because they didn't have a third one of this kind. They had them. The dude there says it's probably just a different covers. I don't know. They're both 30 amps, so hopefully they do the job. Let me see if I can pull this back out. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the other ones down here, just see if they work. 30 is 30. Don't matter about the cover right now because I can't find my piece to pull that other one out. I don't feel like it's gonna go all the way in. I don't know. I don't feel like it's all the way in there. Yeah, the new one's in. Alright, so let's see here. Steering wheel's locked. Still getting no fan action. About at cruising temp midway now. So if it starts to go up higher than that, that should mean we're over 200. And these damn fans should be turning on. So even after changing the fuses, it looks like the fan probably is not going to turn on. I ain't gonna give up just yet because it ain't overheating yet. But here in a few minutes it should start to overheat, and I guess we'll find out. So if it wasn't the fuses, I don't know, it's confusing. So the AC semi wants to work, surprisingly. I don't know what that's about. Alright, so let's change it to heat. It's hot out too, it's in the 90s. I mean, the fans, the air's coming out up here, so, but ain't feeling very hot air yet. I think it's kind of starting to warm up. I don't know, it's already hot outside, so I don't think, I don't think it's getting very hot. It's pretty dang on hot out. I had my hands in there, but I'm sweating, so the wind blowing on it kind of mediates, I guess, what the air actually felt like. I don't know. Didn't feel all that warm to me coming out, but then it kind of did, kind of didn't. So it's up there if I'm getting heat or not. 'Cause like I said, I think the heat index today is like 100 degrees, but it's only like 92 or something. So it's pretty toasty. We've had a heat wave this week, so I ain't been out here much working on stuff. And plus with work, already working in the heat, I don't want to come home and still be in the heat. It's a dilemma with me, but I really want to start hammering down on this YouTube channel. So I really got to kick myself in the butt and get motivated more and get at it. I'm starting to smell stuff, so let's see if she's getting hot. Taking it down the road, give it a little bit of driving, see if it gets hot and the fan turns on or not. The fan's turned on. Nicey. Nicey. Oh yeah, that's nicey. Real nicey. It'll cool down, so they stop. Let's check that tent. Yep, we're cooled down, so the fan's cut off. A little below middle. Nicey. So it looks like I can probably drive this thing now. Let's hope that's the only issue, because I was kind of beginning to think that I needed to change the thermostat, water pump, or something, you know. So that might be a good, so I guess we might be in the clear maybe. But there is one other issue that I think it still is doing, is draining my battery down, because my battery still reads good, and I ain't had a bad battery that's less than a year old from Rural King. So I gotta watch the alternator on this thing and make sure it really is gonna stay charging and doing what it's supposed to do, because I left the battery plugged up last night. It still started up just fine, didn't seem low or nothing. So I'm gonna leave the battery hooked up in the car for the next couple nights, just to sorry, a bee was flying around me. I don't want to get stung by one of them weird black and red wasps. Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like bees. Sorry, freak out a little bit. But anyway, I'm pretty happy. So let's just hope my alternator's good, so I ain't gotta buy an alternator for it, and we can get to driving this little Yoda. There is going to be some things. I'm going to do some paint touch up in the back, because I am going to have my 17-year-old son drive this. I'll show you what I plan for the inside too. I mentioned on the previous video that I have on here of it. I'm going to get a dash cover. I'm going to see if I can pull this thing all the way out, or cut it or something. But I want to get a brand new looking dash cover at the top. Get some handles for the door and the door cover, shampoo it and get it real good and clean. Get the speaker covers to stay on there, get them a radio in here, and other than that, me and him might fix that a little better so it's not like crappy. But it's for a teenager, you know, his first car. It'll be fine. It don't need to be perfect, but I am gonna clean it up so it looks half decent. It's pretty nice to have her back on the road, not overheating, especially for a free car. Can't beat it. I love these little Toyota Camrys, great on gas. I also got to get these windows fixed. The only one that rolls down is the driver's side. So I do need to get some windows rolling down on that thing. I got that old school AC and candy. Keeps you nice and cool when it's 95 outside. So if I hadn't mentioned it on the video, since I'm showing y'all the Mustang, this was just a quick flip kind of buy car. I got it at a good price, so I'm gonna turn it around, because these things are going for some pretty good money. Right now I got a pretty good offer on it for a 2016 Polaris RZR 900S. I know those razors go for good money, but I'm still kind of hesitant on it because these Fox bodies are gaining money like crazy. Also getting harder to find in decent condition, running and driving and not beat all to hell. So I'm kind of like in a spot where I'm like, oh man, I don't know, I could grab this razor, this Polaris razor real fast. It's a 900S. They go for a little more money than I'm asking for the Fox body, because this Fox body needs body work, paint, and a few other little loving things, but it runs fantastic. So I mean, I don't know what to do, so leave it in the comments. What do you think I should do? Trade this Fox body for a Polaris razor 900S? It's a 2016 and it only has 1,700 miles on it. Or should I hold on to this Fox body, see if I get more money out of it later on down the road, or even better trades? But I mean, that's a pretty good trade because I got 5,800 on this Fox body, and that's cheap compared to others online right now. And I know those Polaris razors, they go for anywhere from like, I think 7 grand up to like 12 grand. So I'm in a spot, not sure what y'all want to do. I'm into making as much money as possible. I'm trying to reach a goal that I have in my head right now of some money I came across. That way I can get in a better spot comfortably, if I can talk, so I can get more steady with this channel and my life. But this is nice little Fox body. Just need some paint and body work. There ain't even bad flames that are on there if someone wanted to keep them. I really love these cars. They handle great. Fun. Definitely the funnest Mustang I've drove, and I've drove quite a few different body styles. I also forgot to mention that I had to go pick up a turd 1984 Ford Econoline with a 302 in it. 302s are getting a little harder to find. Only paid the dude $75 for this van, so I plan to take the motor, put it in my old dump truck. We blew up the old inline 6 in it. Plan to rebuild the inline 6 eventually, but I ain't got time for that right now. So I'm gonna throw that good 302 in it so I can get it back to business and making some money for me. So that'll be on this channel eventually, us putting this 302 out of this old beat up van in that old 1973 Ford F350 dump truck I have. There's a cool old U-Haul truck. That'd be pretty sweet to fix up. The 70s model, it looks like. Just driving down a random back road and I see this giant homemade radio flyer trailer looking thing. That is cool as all get out. That is pretty cool. Looks like they made it out of an old looks like it's made out of an old hay bale trailer or something. It's pretty cool. I got this old beater 70s Ford van with a 302 in it to put in our dump truck a few weeks back. So we're getting this thing drug out of here. A unibody or nothing. He's getting that big old bitch on there. Alright, she's up there. Gonna head to the shop. Well, it made it to the shop. Damn door come open. Huh? Yeah. No, his last name's Widener. I've been really busy with work, and I mean really busy. Keep getting behind and stuff. Help these days is pretty hard to find. I think work ethic is going to be a thing of the past in the next 10 years. If we keep heading the way we're heading. But I don't talk about politics on here, so
Anyway, I got a van here, had a 302 in it. We're gonna use that to put in our old 1973 F350 dump truck because the inline six that was in it, she's old, tired, and she needs a good full rebuild. So I'm just gonna drop a 302 in it, and I think it'll give it a little bit more pep. I'm gonna keep that inline six too, just in case I ever feel like after we rebuilding it or whatever and want to throw it back in a dump truck, I can, because it's the original motor to it. But I guess we'll see on that. But it's been a hot one where I'm at. We're in a dry spell, haven't got crap for rain. So in this beater, there's supposed to be a Ford 9-inch rear end back here, so I'm gonna pull that out and sell it. I should be able to get more than what I paid for this. I paid $250 for this van. I mean, now you don't want open. Let me see if I can get that door pulled open. This is the inside of this junker. I'm pretty certain this is a Chevy Tahoe seat or a Suburban or something. Looks like a Chevy seat or some kind of GM anyway. This thing, I assume, was some kind of rock band van, as a lot of vans end up being from back in the day. I got some pretty cool old band stickers in here. Must be a bunch of local bands and stuff, because I ain't even heard of half of them, but there's some pretty cool stickers in here.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm trying to start knocking some stuff out so I can stay on here and keep you guys entertained. It's just a bunch of little hodgepodge of crap, but best I can do with what I got. So if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe. Tap that bell for when I send out new videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay hustling.